Skybound's The Walking Dead Final Season Broken Toys Episode 3 First Look. I know I'm a little bit late with this, but shut up, alright? Now before I begin, I want to ask you guys something. As we all know, 2018 is gone and we're in 2019. Now listen, I don't celebrate these New Year's thingy or whatever, but what I want to do is that I want to ask you guys, what was your favorite video from this channel? Let me know in the comments down below, but more specifically, Hope. Now let's get back to the video. Now I know your boy's way too late on this one. We made a video on this where Waru went on with exclusive look for episode 3 a couple of weeks ago. Now what happened is that we missed 2 screenshots. Not just we're gonna go look into those, but I'm also gonna put them in chronological order of how I think the episode 3 is gonna go down. Now understand that I might be 100% wrong, but it is what it is. I'll assume that you guys have seen all these screenshots. If not, I got you. So without further ado, let's do this. Now just to give you a backstory of all this, just in case if you're living under a rock. Even though we made a couple of videos on this topic, but still if your lazy app size can't do enough work, just like myself, and I know it's an honor, I'll give you a backstory. So Skybound moved the sales for the final season from Steam to Epic Games Store. Now it's still on Steam, don't worry. For those of you who bought the game on Steam, they're gonna get episode 3 and 4. However, for the newcomers, for the people who haven't bought yet, they're gonna buy from Epic Games Store, which is a good thing, and we'll talk about that in some other video. But know this, for people who want to buy on PC, they'll have to do it through Epic Games Store. More details to come later. But the most important thing out of all is that they shared so many screenshots, so many, more than what they've shown in the teaser, on their game page of course. It kinda gave away a lot of episode 3 content, not really, but you get my point. Anyways, not just we're gonna go through them, but I'll add them in an order that I believe is gonna go and play in episode 3. Now to start off, we need to know where did episode 2 ended. Episode 2 ended when, depending on your choice, Lilly and her goons will take Asim, Omar, and either Violet or Lewis. And after that, Clem and Party wanted to go back to Delta of course, and Abel is gonna help us out on that. Now let's see what these screenshots tells us. Firstly, I would like to add this one as a first. Now it's a no surprise that we were moving towards morning sunshine after what happened in the ending of episode 2. You can clearly see Willy, and I'm gonna come to this sucker in just a second, pissed at 10 and pushed him to the ground. You can also see Mitch still on the ground. That means that it's fresh after what happened. You can also see Lewis back there, which shows us that whoever took this screenshot is a Clueless for Life person. You can also see Ruby 8. Now if you actually think about it, there aren't many kids left in school. Yeah. Anyways, Willy versus 10 is gonna get down, and rightly so. Mitch and Willy were allegedly good friends, and now he's pissed at 10 because we know what happened when Lilly tried to mess with 10's head by mentioning his sisters. Also, we made a Tennessee video yesterday. Go make sure to check that out. Anyways, this is gonna be interesting as school is already falling apart, and this is going to lead to some pretty brutal and heated conversation. Looking forward to that. Then we get this screenshot. I believe this happened right after previous. Why I said that? It's because Ruby is burying someone, supposedly Mitch, and by judging from Clem's face, Willy versus 10 didn't end well, and that's why this emo face of Clem tells us that Willy, this sucker, has thrown shots at us too. Since we were kind of involved in all of this, but yeah. Boo. Then comes one of my favorites, Abel interrogation scene. Well, not scene, but screenshot look. So basically these two pictures coincides with each other, as on one side you can see Clem and AJ being all, we're gonna kill you, you better tell us the location. You know how kids goes when they are all angry, like, On the other hand, this screenshot comes after this and apparently makes no sense. So I'd assume that the person who took the screenshot let Abel took the food in episode 1. We're gonna have some words about that, which is understandable since he got 2 hands here. But what about those people who attacked him in episode 1? How will his hand gonna be portrayed in this scene? And also, sucker, duct tape? Really? But yeah, if you ask me, that's an easy way to get out. Honestly, good luck, stupid kids. Anyways, like we mentioned in Abel's role video, that either we're gonna go all in on this dude or right here or show him mercy, but either way he's gonna tell us the location. I also believe he's gonna die in this episode. Now why is this not gonna happen? Then in my list of order of pictures, I believe this happens next, where Clem and AJ are outside. Now I'm not sure why. There could be a couple of reasons, like hunting for food. Okay, that was weak, but you get an overview what I was trying to say. Or even going out to find some stuff for preparation of going to Delta, etc. But yeah, we'll get another Clem and AJ scene of hopefully AJ going maturity level 16, fingers crossed. Then we get this screenshot right here where you can see James. No, I'm not asking you to see James, rather his injury. Probably a gunshot, just like Lewis in episode 2. It is expected that James is gonna help us in going Delta. This might be a start, but at the same time it's quite weird because they're probably in between some action or fight. The only reason I added this right here is because of timing. I could be 100% wrong, but this is still daylight. It could be another day, but the point is we're gonna need James' help, and in that we're gonna get confronted by some suckers in the woods, and that's where this went down. All in all, interesting and looking forward to it. One more thing, we might meet the boat squad. It's a stretch, I know, but it's something. Then comes this mysterious walker. Now there has been a lot of theories going around for this specific screenshot on YouTube comments, on Reddit, on Twitter, whatever. People are making crazy theories, but we'll leave this sucker for after episode 3 trailer, which is tomorrow, or it might be out by the time you're watching this. Now in the same list, I believe this screenshot comes next, as we can see all remaining members of school are aligned apart from Lois or Violet, and we're gonna come to that in just a second, but I believe this is where they get ready to go into Delta. Clem's telling everyone what's up, how we're gonna do whatever we're gonna do, if we're gonna do anything, and on the left side you can see 10, ashamed of something, probably what happened between him and Lilly. Just to add here, and this is not from the script, I believe that 10 is gonna say something or gonna do something that he hasn't done before, which is probably gonna be a shocker or a surprise, but we'll see. It is also worth noting that we're not in school, rather outside, so it could be that we're already at Delta or outside of it, planning our last second thingies, but it's interesting nonetheless. Also, this picture in my head makes it even solid proof for Abel's death in episode 3. Now again, that's just what I want to see or what I think is gonna happen, not something I'm saying will happen. Then comes these two screenshots, Lilly and AJ saying bang. This screenshot of Lilly, as mentioned in our previous video, one-on-one conversation between Lilly and Clem, so I don't have to add that much, except there's something that needs to be added here. Lilly seems all fine, well not really, but okay with Clem being there. Why? Because if I remember correctly, they were going to raid Delta, weren't they? What the freak happened now? This is where I think the other community comes in. I believe as soon as we get there, Delta will already be in plans of fighting off the other community, and since we're all here, she's gonna be like, freak it, let's all go to war. If we win, you can leave peacefully or something. But then seeing this, AJ getting beat up, supposedly Delta's guard beating him up after getting caught while sneaking in, to which Lilly maybe, just maybe respond with, don't hurt them or something, I don't know. Look, the point is we'll get caught, they'll hurt us, and then Lilly will make it stop because they need us, and we're gonna help them fight against other community. That was a lot, I know. And finally these two. Now you see, this is what I love about being a theory channel. I can theorize whatever the heck I want. For example, about this screenshot of Violet, I can theorize two events. Number one, this is from same night of episode 2 ending, same night of episode 2 ending, and she's just sad of what happened, and Clem is now there for her to make her feel better and encourage her for tomorrow, as a real lover would do. This also coincides with our achievements theory of making everyone feel good and encouraging them, making them strong and look forward to tomorrow. But, and this is not confirmed, but the second thing could be about Minerva. As we've been theorizing that there's a possibility of Minerva appearance in episode 3 visually and apparently becoming a wall between Violet and Clem. But at the same time, I believe just like Abel is gonna die by episode 3, Minerva, if she appears, will also gonna taste death. Now why I think that? Watch out for an upcoming video with a very special guest, but that event might lead to this scene right here. See, I told ya I wasn't playing around. I got here with prep. And finally, this screenshot. Now at first, it's kind of hard for me to theorize because I'm all over the place, but at one point I think that we're gonna get caught by Delta, stay in their prison or for days. Remember that achievements video? At other point, I believe that even when we're gonna get caught, we'll still be free, but as their soldiers, and we're gonna fight against other communities. Supposedly the second returning character is in that community. And at another point, I believe this screenshot happens right at the ending of episode 3, where the other community that Delta is going against will kill and capture other people from this community that we're in, which aligns with my previous theory of Minerva getting killed. Here's how. So Delta fighting against other community. Some of us gonna get killed, some will stay alive, some will get captured, and this scene happens right after AJ get captured and Clem and Lewis or Violet are the only people left. Now that it's gonna be one heck of an ending, but it's very vague. And to be honest, as I'm writing this script, I feel so emotional right now. What the freak? But anyways, these are my prediction for aka theory for all the screenshots that were on Epic Games page. Now the reason I did that, so you guys might be thinking, hey Smack, Waru did one a couple of weeks ago when the screenshots came out. Yes, I know, but I haven't like put a lot of thought into this at that time, so I wanted to theorize about these screenshots from my perspective and just to let you guys know what I'm thinking of those screenshots. But let me know what you guys think. Maybe you can come up with something better than me, who knows? But if even 10% of what I said in this video happens in episode 3, it's gonna be fire. Unfortunately, we have to end today's video. Remember, if you enjoyed today's video and want to see more, make sure to hit that like button. If you're new here, make sure to smash that subscribe button and become an official member of SmackNPie. Hope, and I'll see you soon. Until then, take care of yourself and your family. Stay humble and be grateful. And peace.